Okay, that's badass as fuck. I just got to say right off the bat, that's fucking badass. So yes, Freak Show Unlimited, fucking outstanding, amazing, and obviously. Yes, absolutely. So yes, good evening, everyone. It is Easter. So yeah, we got a lot of shit to get into. There's stuff with spooky, we're stuff talking about zombies, all sorts of fucked up shit going on tonight. So yes. I got candy because chocolate and candy, and that's why Jesus rose from the grave, to give us chocolate.
That's what I'm doing first thing tomorrow morning. Walmart, half off.
Because we cheap as fuck, that's why.
Matt, if you're going to be over near the Villages, head over to Wildwood, go to the Russell Stover's factory and pick up all the candy there.
That's true too.
That's where I used to get my candy bar.
That's a tip from us to you.
Wait a minute. There's a Russell Stover factory in Wildwood.
Yeah, right off the Turnpike.
Yeah, you learned.
I wish I was off tomorrow.
Seriously, and that's where, if y'all remember, a long time ago when I would do Jesus and Bring the Chocolates, and I had to Jesus chocolate bars, got them from there for like a quarter.
Actually, mine is actually still in the freezer. I didn't even think about it. I should go get it just because it's a nice memento how Mike and I met. It was awesome. And yes, hello, Randy. Hello to everyone in the chat. Hi. Settle in because it's going to be a bumpy night. Hey, Rob. How you doing? What you drinking?
I have lime tonic water and gin. Yes. Also known as a gin and tonic. But, I wanted to break it down. The ingredients for the little people who just don't know these things yet.
Small people. Yeah, and I decided to go spring tonight. I did a spring goth thing. I don't know if it's translating, but whatever, it works. So anyway, Matt, hey, how you doing? What are you drinking?
Hello. I am drinking the last of my Hershey's Porter.
Oh, those are good.
That's really good. If you take a sip out of it and you put a shot of peanut butter whiskey into it.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's a panty dropper right there. That's what that's called.
Good stuff.
Mike, how you doing? What are you drinking?
Doing good. I'm just drinking a Natty Light, but I had something fancier just a little bit ago at my sister's house. My brother-in-law ages certain beers, and he had a Dogfish Head 120-minute IPA that was from 2017 that he's been aging since then. And it was probably at about a 30 to 35% alcohol. And
you can age beer?
If it's above 10%, yes, you can.
Huh.
And if y'all want to know more, yeah, it's like if you want to know about awesome beers and stuff like that. I mean, Mike is part of Pints and Pistons. Make sure we'll be pimping them out, absolutely. But yeah, and one other thing I wanted before we say hi to Harriet, the Werewolves, they're fucking fantastic. They just came out with new music. They're also going to be in Orlando performing. If you want to know where, check out Werewolves Florida, Instagram, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. So just want to thank them again. But yes, Harriet, hey, you are looking quite festive this evening.
Thank you. I have my ears. I was going to do a whole zombie. Thank you. I was going to do a whole zombie thing for the whole zombie kind of whatever, but I got really lazy today. But so no zombie bunny. But yes, happy Easter, everyone. Blessed spring, a star, whenever that is, however you celebrate. I know the Pope was out today, so happy Easter, happy spring, blah blah blah. All good things to those who celebrate.
Exactly, fertility and easy.
It was a freaking
celebrating. But so here's a good question though. It's like before we get into like what are we watching? What about favorite zombie movies?
Oh,
I know it's a tough one.
Oh, I know mine. Shaun of the Dead.
All right, no, you could jump in, go right ahead. Because zombie, obviously, that's what you do on Easter. You watch zombie movies.
Shaun of the Dead.
Say it one more time.
Oh yeah, sorry. Shaun of the Dead for the third and final time.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Matt, what about you?
Oh God, that's a tough one because I love them all. Love Zombieland.
That's good.
Shaun of the Dead's all amazing.
Yeah, Zombieland, best intro to a movie ever in the history of ever. Holy shit! None of us saw that game. It was fucking amazing. Anyway, please.
And then you got what was it? Why do I keep? I'm thinking 30 Days a Night, but I'm thinking of 21 Days Later, 21 months later, or whatever. 30 million days later.
Reinvented the zombie. Yeah.
Yeah, those are great movies too. So it's tough, and the originals, George Romero is the king, so you can't.
Since we're having the Night of the Living Dead cast, it's spooky.
Night of the Living Dead is phenomenal. Dawn of the Dead, one of my favorites.
Absolutely.
That and the remake, both of them are really good.
So, I mean, the first one, Train to Busan, it's recent, but holy shit. Fucking just talk about pulling on every single emotion.
Even World War Z is fun.
Yeah. And then the other one, I'm going a bit old school, because if we're going with the literal translation of zombie from, the Haitian mythology, so on and so forth, Surfing in the Rainbow.
Yeah.
Fucking outstanding. Still gives me chills to this day. Scariest movie ever.
When I watched Train to Busan, I wasn't really expecting it to kind of tug on my heartstrings at the very end like it did. Mm-hmm. And I am one of those persons who I like movies to have all the emotions, and that one absolutely did, and especially at the end. I'm not going to give it away if you haven't seen it, but yeah, it was definitely kind of a sad ending to that whole movie.
Yeah.
So, but it's not my favorite. Zombieland's been on TV, like on every channel. My personal favorite would probably be Night of the Living Dead, but we've been watching The Walking Dead. I binged it. We started from the very beginning, and we just finished season 5 today. And when we started it, I didn't realize that thing had 11 freaking seasons. When the thing kept going on and on and on, and I was always the one that says, just go off, walk off and die already, just end this show, because it just went on forever. And so many people have said, it's like, yeah, I watched it until about season 3, season 4, season 5. I don't know anybody who actually finished it.
I just want to know, does Daryl eventually die? Oh, of course, Matt.
Yeah. So and we just, like I said, we just finished season 5 today. We haven't even gotten to the Negan episodes. So
yeah. Yeah, no, I find me and Sabrina quit when Carl finally died, because we were waiting for that bastard to die. We were waiting. He died. We're like, we're done. Oh, hey, that's like 9 years in the making right now. Like, once that happened, we were like, done. Finally, we're good.
And they got 3 spin-off shows coming.
Yeah. All right,
3
Rob,
more?
what would be
3
your favorite
more
zombie movie?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you got Dead City with it's Negan and Maggie, and then Daryl's getting his own show because he goes off on his own, and then Rick and Michonne have their own show.
Christ. Haven't we said everything we've needed to say?
No.
Apparently not.
Still Fear the Walking Dead still on.
Milk those zombie teats, man. Oh my god. So Rob, what's your favorite zombie movie?
Generally, I don't like zombie movies.
And hello, Clyde.
Hello, Clyde. I just don't care about zombies that much. So the ones I like are typically like more the comedy ones. So I mean, I love. Shoot, you just said it earlier. Double Tap.
Shaun of the Dead. Oh, Zombieland.
Yeah, Zombieland. I got a kick out of. I really like Fido. It's more of a. Not as many people have seen that. Billy Connolly is a zombie.
That's a good one. I love that one. I forgot about that.
Billy Connolly makes such a great just zombie, man.
A Boy and His Zombie is basically what that movie was, and that's really good. I mean, if we want to talk zombie video games, I can.
Oh yeah, that I can go on.
There's tons of those.
So. If everyone is done with their zombie movies, I'll move to zombie games, and then I can talk to you.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, then, and it's like, and I've got some stuff I've been watching that I think is fucking fantastic.
Okay. So, I don't like the Resident Evil games that actually have zombies in them. The ones without zombies are awesome, but the more zombie early ones, I don't like those. I'm actually going to start out with Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare, which is basically cowboys versus zombies.
That was a great add-on.
DLC ever made for any game, at least through its time. I may have missed something over the years, but goddamn, that was fun because you're just going from one infested town to the next. Some are doing okay, some aren't.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious too because you run into this one guy who runs a grocery store at one point, and he's like, "I know what's causing all these zombies. What's that? The illegal immigrants." And he goes off on this whole tangent. All the people who come here illegally, the Germans, the Mexican. And he just goes on and eventually gets attacked and eaten by zombies. So it was a fantastic game. And then in more recent years, Days Gone. I don't know if anyone has played that.
Yeah.
The local Englishman who joins us for Spooky every year, Dave Dent, biggest fan in the world of that game. But it's awesome. It's basically a cross between The Last of Us and Red Dead Redemption. Basically, it's a more modern zombie thing where you're in the Pacific Northwest, riding around on motorcycles from one town to another. And, you know, it's early on in the infestation. And it's just awesome because in this game, they literally put you in positions where you're fighting a horde of zombies of like 150 at a time.
Yep.
And the things they do in that game were just fantastic. So that's that will always get like my biggest vote. Granted, the main character kind of a douche, and you really have to put up with him. Like he finally gets better about 3/4 of the way into the game, but like for the big chunk of the game, you're like, this guy's just a twat. It's I have to, and it gets irritating after a while. But you know, you deal with his twatness because everything else is so fantastic in the game. So, and don't let people tell you differently. The Last of Us, not a zombie game. So, you saw the show clearly.
That's a good debate, though.
It's a fungal infestation, not zombies.
Yeah. Well, neither was 28 Days Later. 28 Days Later was not necessarily
it was a virus. Well, technically, Train to Busan also virus.
I will take viral infections turning people undead. I'll allow that, but we have to put a hard stop somewhere. And if what's making you a zombie is a mushroom, and then you resemble a mushroom, it's not a zombie. You're a mushroom.
Yes.
Yeah, I just needed to show this off because I wanted to show Mike I still have it.
Must be.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. He does say, we're at Spooky. That's how you make friends at Spooky. Someone comes up and gives you a Jesus candy bar, and you become friends for life. That's how that works.
Jesus candy bar.
It's a Jesus candy bar. I couldn't bring myself to eat it. But something I wanted to show off, because one of the things that I sat and watched Cocaine Bear, and you guys may have talked about it on the last episode.
We did.
Okay. I saw it. Harriet, have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't seen it.
Not going to spoil it. Fucking outstanding. Fucking outstanding. I have a friend of mine, Glamgoria. Those of you who like bath bombs, because, you know, I'm a bath bomb fucking fanatic. She does this amazing. This is the Cocaine Bear bath bomb.
Oh my God.
She is the officially licensed. They officially licensed for her. Yeah, the Cocaine Bear fucking bath bomb. I'm like, this is fucking amazing. But make it a point to see Cocaine Bear before you go to Spooky. If someone does not show up at Cocaine Bear, I'm gonna riot. It'll make the Funky riots look like fucking kindergarten.
I can't say I did see Zombievers a while ago.
Zombievers.
Yes. So
great,
yeah, that's a fun one. It's not a people zombie movie, but it is a fun waste of time.
So is Pooh, Blood and Honey, from what Angie tells me. She watched it yesterday. She says it's terribly amazing. So
I've heard things about that. I still haven't seen it, but I've heard things about that one too.
I've talked to some people who say it's so bad it's good.
That's what she was saying.
Most people actually say it's so bad it's just shit. Yeah. I mean, I'm hearing both sides of the fence. No one has said it's a good movie.
No.
And I don't think that was ever open for debate. But yeah, it's just, I guess, depends on, you know, where you put that line.
I have a thing with my child nostalgia being turned into some kind of weird horror movie.
So don't ever see the Banana Splits movie then.
I still haven't seen that yet either.
It's great. It's so good.
So, chef's kiss. Fantastic. But yeah, I highly recommend Cocaine Bear. I don't know if any of you are just as like traumatized as I am by like childhood shit. Not in that way, but where you seek out disturbingly fucked up horror movies just as a comfort. That's my coping mechanism. I was on TikTok and I follow, you know, a bunch of horror people, and there was a guy that he said, he couldn't sleep after the first one, and the second one just really unsettled him. So I'm like, boom, sign me the fuck up. First was a movie called The Sadness. The Sadness is a Taiwanese movie, and I didn't think Taiwanese horror was actually a sub niche, but today I learned. For those of you that like stuff like Ichi the Killer, if you're a gore hound, 100% for you. Hostile, shit like that. And, that's your thing. If you're into blood and gore that is just seeking to shock, 100% for you. Kind of for me. It's because, unfortunately, the story gets lost with when you're doing gore and shock for the sake of doing gore and shock, you lose me.
Yeah, the story gets lost.
Yeah. It's like, I understand. Well, and that's the whole thing. But if you like that sort of thing, Dead Alive, Cannibal Holocaust, boom, 100. Look up The Sadness. You will absolutely love it. It definitely pushes the envelope. The other one was a movie called Basket, and not Carol Baskin. 2015, I want to say. Turkish horror. I'm really brushing up on my foreign horror. It's about 4 cops that basically get a call and they end up in the literal mouth of hell. What I like about this is the disturbing part is what you see in hell. Kind of like Event Horizon. That hell scene in Event Horizon, fucked a lot of us up. This is kind of like that. So it sits with you afterwards. It's kind of like David Lynch meets Clive Barker.
Oh. In Turkish,
yeah. So it was really interesting, but it definitely sat with you afterwards. So it's like, depends. I mean, if you like just, blood and gore and shock and push, I'll just say The Sadness is a Taiwanese movie about COVID and it involves an eye socket. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Ew.
You know what? Not a lot of good stuff happens after the word eye socket. I mean, if you want to put a conversation down the wrong path, bring up eye sockets.
If you want to put a conversation down a wrong eye hole.
Dude. Oh, so cool. Oh, and we're working on the Cocaine Bear cosplay. It's spooky. Yes.
Woohoo.
No,
yes.
Waiting. You didn't read that right. I'm waiting.
Oh, waiting. Oh, sorry.
Huge difference in the words.
They did it at the Oscars.
But yeah, I want to see Cocaine Bear at Spooky because holy shit, fucking just instant fucking celebrity. Fantastic. So I mean, what do you guys have been watching, by the way?
Okay, well, let me go first. I watched a piece of shit on Prime that I really have to discuss. I mean, an absolute turd that's getting some really undeserved ratings. Have you heard about Swarm?
No.
Piece of shit. So basically, and I can't honestly tell you I know what it's about because I quit after the first episode because I just couldn't force myself to watch anymore. But the gist of it, it's like she's not a young girl. She's like 20-something. She has a young teenage kind of fascination with a pop star, like an Ariana Grande type pop singer, Beyonce, somewhere like that. And she starts killing people over it, I think. I don't know. It's stupid. All I can tell you is this. The first episode, they position it in a way where you hate everybody who comes on camera. No one is likable. Main character is just an irritating cunt, and I'm going to use the hard C there, folks. This is not punishment. She's awful. She's just like, yeah, you act like people like tell this to her. You act like you're 12. You can't sympathize with her because she's irritating. Every other person in her life, though, is also just horrible. So it's like you're at this point where, do I want to invest in a show where I'm not even going to be happy when these people die? I hate everybody. The happiest I'm going to be is if I just turn it off. That's what I did. So don't watch Swarm, folks. There you go. That's my review.
So he just saved you a couple hours. All right.
I did.
That's how I felt about Skinamarink. So.
Yeah, once people told me that it was more of an audio experience, I'm like, all right, I'm out.
It was getting all this push from Shudder, and I was like, oh, I have to see this, and it was kind of like an independent film or whatever. And I said, okay, I'm in, and I watched it. And 30 minutes into it, I wanted to turn it off, but I was like, okay, on this part,
yeah. At that point, you've invested so much time, you're like, I have to, yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I did with The Walking Dead.
Yeah, well, yeah, but yes, I can't skip it. I didn't like it at
I've been catching up on season 2 of a show called Shadow and Bone on Netflix came out, and I had never seen it, so I finished. I went through season 1. It was really good, and I'm 2 to 3 episodes into season 2 right now. It's like a fantasy type thing, but kind of it's magic, but they call it science. So you have a group of people that control certain elements and certain things, and then you've got, like the big baddie who is the only one there is who controls the shadows, and there's a legend of the sun summoner who controls light, and she didn't know she had this power type thing. It's a good show. I like it. It's really hard to describe, so just watch it. It's good. I'm really getting into it. It was like at the end of every episode, I was like, oh, this is cool. And, to amplify their powers, they have to find these mythical creatures that they have to kill and make part of them to amplify their power and this, that, and the other. So it's a good show. I really dig Shadow and Bone.
That's on my queue.
It sounds original.
Yeah.
And I guess it's a set of books, just like The Witcher was and stuff like that. So I'm actually thinking about grabbing the audiobooks as well to really get into it. But it stars nobody that you've ever seen before, except if you watch Westworld.
What the fuck?
This guy, listen to this guy. Hey, brother, do you say reading or do you say literature or do you say books?
Dude.
What?
Is that Jesus?
No, it's Whoopi fucking Goldberg. Who the fuck do you think?
Whoopi Goldberg, yes! What the fuck is going on?
Would you like to play the feud, motherfuckers?
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know. I thought I was going to an AA meeting and I fucked into town over here. What the hell is all this? Who's this? Where is this? What is this? What's going on over there?
Wait, dude, y'all, it's Jesus.
I'm 1,000,000% Jesus.
It's fucking Jesus on Easter. He is risen.
Let me talk to the despondent few on. Don't worry, I got this. Hello, people. Hello, socially awkward fucking friends of mine. How's it going? My name's fucking Jesus. Let me see the social hierarchy. All right, who's the guy talking before?
Depends on which one.
I don't anymore.
Oh, yes. Fucking losers unite. I'm a loser too. Listen to me. Don't listen to me. Hang on. What do you guys do? What the fuck is all this about?
We're talking zombie movies tonight.
Oh, no big deal. You know which one I like? Free Willy.
Free Willy's a zombie movie?
Listen to me. You can Google this, motherfuckers. Listen to me. I grew up in Mexico City. Keiko was the star of Free Willy. I was fucking best friends with that killer whale. She fucking lived in Reino Aventura in Mexico City. And listen to me, she was essentially a zombie with the fucking thing going like this. And then they fucked her into the ocean and she just went down and fucking killed herself.
Excellent.
The silence is deafening.
So listen. This is what happens when I fucking pop into town. No. Can we go through the list of the Hollywood squares? I'm fucking Whoopi Goldberg. What's your name up top there?
I'm Rob. Hello.
Very nice to meet you, Rob.
Yeah.
And who's underneath Rob?
My name's Matt.
Your name's Handsome or Moby. And who's this guy underneath?
I'm Mike. I'm the other Jesus.
Your guy.
The other Jesus. Whoa. Wait, yeah. See why? Okay, wait. So we have two Jesuses here.
Oh wait, who's the other Jesus?
I'm the other Jesus. I just don't got my.
Are you wearing a salmon-colored shirt?
What was that?
I can't see. I got contact lenses in. Is that a salmon-colored shirt?
No. It's what is that? Turquoise. It's a Golden Girl shirt, man.
Thank you for being a friend. Estelle Getty was my first celebrity crush. Anyway, never trust a man in salmon. Who's that underneath there?
I'm Harriet.
Hello, Harriet. Harriet Tubman? I can't see. Well, whatever. All right. Black lady, handsome or fucking Moby, guy who's not wearing salmon, and whoever the fuck you are, the Brothers Grimm, right?
Brothers Grimm.
Ooh, you guys carry on. I'm just going to go over here.
All right. Thanks, Jesus.
Y'all, that's Drunk Jesus 00 on TikTok. If you're not following him, you need to, because
What the fuck?
that was
Who the fuck just hijacked the show? Jesus Christ. I was like, what the hell is going on around here?
I feel like I may have.
Oh my God.
we actually set up to prank you guys. We set it up to prank you guys.
Hilarious.
Okay, well, thank you. Because I'm like, I've seen you at Circle K before. You guys
That was fucking amazing. The looks on your faces, like what the fuck?
Well, it took
like,
me a
what's
minute.
There goes Randy.
Because all of a sudden I saw him, and I'm like, I know
Get
him.
me out of here.
Oh, there's
Where
back.
do I know him from?
Oh,
What
there he
the
is.
heck?
He's
You guys
back.
really not kick me out of here? Oh, I'm just gonna fucking
No, 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 don't keep it. Wait. No, you got Victor left to do this.
I don't know what's happening.
Yep.
Well, so no, I actually have a question for him when he's done.
Someone's
running
gotta
around.
kick me the fuck out of here. I ain't leaving. Someone's gonna kick me out.
Thanks again, Jesus.
Did you kick him out?
I kicked him out.
Oh, boo.
I had a question for him.
Oh well, we'll bring him back another time. That's
I need,
again.
I need
That
to
is,
meet his coke dealer.
that is yeah. Drunk Jesus 00 on TikTok. Did I get all the zeros?
Yeah, Drunk Jesus 00, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
That's great.
He's actually like super fucking hilarious. He actually just recently got escorted out of a Red Lobster. And I think he's like,
Oh,
banned from Red
that's
Lobster for a
perfect
while.
right there. That's life goals.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just like, he's fucking amazing. He's my spirit animal. So yeah,
I've been escorted out of an Applebee's before, so
you two need to collab. You need to collab.
Oh.
It's fucking fantastic.
Demi, just send him a quick thank you to let him know he's done. Just in case he's still running around.
This is what he does.
It's, you know what, it's funny. He's, again, I do highly recommend anyone following him on his socials. I'm pretty sure it's an act, but I'm not 100% sure.
It's an act, but he's extremely fucking convincing.
He's really, really good. I've seen him turn it off only one time.
I've seen it,
and that's why I'm not sure. It's like, you know what? It
twice.
could have just been a sugar crash. I don't really know.
But no, that's what he does. He'll do like a shotgun, with beers. Like, and he literally is Drunk Jesus online. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So I figured this would be the perfect episode for it. So
Yeah,
that
but
was our
no,
special guest.
he really is. He's hysterical. Go check out his stuff. You'll have a great time. You will laugh so hard.
You'll be confused as
Yeah.
and once you understand what he's doing, watching other people be confused.
Yes, it's wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful.
Oh my god. But yeah, so that was our special guest. So we'd like to bring him to Spooky, but well, unfortunately he's in Canada. So but
Well, that makes sense.
we do have new guests to Spooky.
But his head didn't do the thing.
What
He
thing?
didn't have the flappy little heavy flame Canada.
Oh, Shoe Nice? That's Shoe Nice.
No, it's a South Park reference.
No.
Oh,
Anyway, it's the
Anyway.
only thing I can say is nice kid.
yeah.
Nice kid.
Nice kid.
Nice kid.
Nice kid.
Nice kid.
Yeah. And he talks about how he's from the Twilight Zone, and it's a whole fucking crazy thing. It's fucking amazing. But
Oh, we get when I get Bill the puppet going, we're gonna have him back on to have a conversation with him.
oh, absolutely. No, I'm totally bringing him
Just
back.
so long as Bill's prepared not to talk much, because when he gets on a roll, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Bill
Trying to
can
get
get on
him
a roll
to
as well.
focus.
Yeah,
I
that's
said we
is
need
the
to
challenge.
talk
Anyway,
to his
so,
cocaine dealer.
all right, so can anyone remind me what the fuck we were talking about before he jumped in? Because I really don't know anymore.
We were talking about just movies that we were watching, and I was about to go into what guests we were actually going to have at Spooky.
Any more movies that you guys are watching before we jump? Because
Well, I rewatched Caddyshack again because
Always
why not? It's always good. But I want to show off a beer that we had on our last episode.
Oh, okay.
It is by Brewdog, and it's officially licensed. It is their Bushwood beer, and it is absolutely wonderful. It even has the crest of the country club, and on the front of it is their
that's
wonderful.
classy right there.
Yeah,
Very cool.
It- really good. It's just a pilsner. I mean, it ain't the best beer I've ever had, but it was one of
all right.
Yeah, I mean when you see the gopher on it, you have to get it.
Easy, grimy gopher gets. Fucking love it. That's badass. That's super badass. All right,
Anyway,
well,
back on track. Let's
back on track.
I
focus.
would like to, one
Jesus
last
tends
thing.
to
I
do
just
that.
would like to thank
Does this
Randy
win?
for his "What the hell is that?" comment.
But no, I just gotta say, I completely forgot what I was about to say because Jesus tends to like derail just about everything because he's off in his own galaxy. Yeah, special guest is Spooky. Rob, help me out here. Who
Right.
I know we got Lloyd Kaufman. Lloyd Kaufman's coming back, which is
Got
awesome.
Lloyd Kaufman. So, folks, Lloyd has got to be pushing 80 now.
But he doesn't look it though. That's the
No,
thing.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
He's
But
what they call sprightly. Yeah.
he's a sprightly old man. But I would just say this: he is, in fact, starting to slow down a little bit. I don't think I don't think he's got his hands on making the movies now. My advice here is he's kind of a legend, and we just lost a legend not that long ago with
Riku.
with Riku.
Yeah.
So Lloyd's kind of up on deck. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but
I'm sure he'd be the first one to tell you.
yeah.
You know.
So my point is this: if you
It made
haven't
poultry
met
nice.
Lloyd,
Hello.
if you haven't gotten a signature, if you haven't gotten a photo, if you haven't gotten a story with Uncle Lloyd, you're due.
Yeah.
You're due. Make it this May.
Absolutely.
Every time I see him, I always tell him he made one of my favorite movies, Toxic Avenger.
Toxic,
And,
yeah.
I mean, it's the custodian that gets dumped in the radioactive stuff. It's me.
It's funny. Toxic Avenger, or particularly Dementia, me to some extent. We have a friend whose mother was the Toxic
Melvin's
Avengers.
mother.
Yeah, it was his mom in the movie.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
And so she played him, and that was like a legitimate claim to fame. I remember he was mentioning because his name is Fred,
Mhm.
and he would go to Spooky, and he was always saying, "Hey, my mom should come here." Fred loved his mom. I mean, it's basically
The whole Norman
the Jewish
Bates kind of thing,
stereotype. Yeah, the stereotype about Jewish guys and their mother.
Mhm.
100% with Fred.
Oh yeah.
But when I found out, it's like, no, his mom actually did a big horror movie, and it's like, oh, well, shit. Yeah, they should have
Toxic
her.
Avenger's mom. That's pretty
Anyway,
hardcore.
so that's cool. And remember, another James Gunn got his start with Trauma. So if you like the James Gunn movies, maybe Lloyd has a story about him for you.
Oh, you know he does.
Any more dirty tweets?
Yeah. Oh, and just one more thing I wanted to bring up about Jesus. It's just like, why we are such a fucking cool show. We might even be cooler than Spooky because does Spooky bring you Jesus? No.
Well,
Only
no.
on
Jesus
Easter,
brings himself.
on Easter even. On Easter even.
Easter.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
There we go. Just saying. Hardcore. Anyway, yeah. All right. We're also bringing back Danny Lloyd, who actually canceled the last time because of COVID. So for those of you, I still am holding out for him to be riding a big wheel down the hallway.
That'd be so awesome.
That'd be so
I might
fun.
even just buy him one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we can probably make that happen.
Yeah.
You ride in this. You ride in this now.
Be like, I don't want a
Welcome
signature.
to Spooky.
Like,
Ride this.
I'll pay for a signature, all that. Yeah, I don't want anything signed. Ride this up and down. There you go. Okay.
There's an idea for an autograph. Yeah, get you a big wheel. Have him autograph the big wheel.
Dude.
Ooh.
Yeah, I might have
That's
to
kind
do
of
that.
interesting. That's an idea.
Dude.
Get a piece of the carpet to put it on and display.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. Yeah.
There's an idea for you, folks.
This is why you watch. Man, that's pretty fucking cool. All right.
Now, just to be clear, Danny really didn't do anything else other than The Shining, and not that alone isn't
And
enough.
Dr. Sleep, had his little,
Okay, so he did show up in Dr. Sleep. Cool.
He did show up in Dr. Sleep.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Well, then at that point, that kind of leads us to the headliner of the show, Saturday's Child, and she's only appearing Saturday.
Uh-huh.
So,
the
Millie Bobby
Grab
Brown,
your popcorn.
name out there.
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown is coming back, and she's only going to be there Saturday. There's a whole VIP package for Millie Bobby Brown, and if you've got that kind of cash, good on you. A lot
If
of
you've
people
got that kind of cash, let's hang out and be friends.
Yeah.
Come
See,
visit
my
my
thing-
booth.
My thing was when I saw that, I really, really thought it said Milli Vanilli, and I got excited for a second.
Which one's still alive?
One of them killed himself. I don't remember.
Is it Fab? I think Fab is the one that's still alive.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to
or
meet Fab. I'd meet
Rob.
Fab.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh shit, really? And then like, oh, I read that totally wrong.
Dude, how awesome would that be if you put them next to each other in the hall, though? You have Millie Bobby Brown and Fab of Milli Vanilli.
Oh,
It would be perfect. It would be perfect.
She
That
probably
would be
doesn't know
very
who he would be.
No.
I'm really glad that all the kids were there at that December show and we got to meet them then because
Except for her.
she was there.
you can't.
She
No,
was there.
She was at the next one, wasn't she?
No, she was there with all the kids, but I think.
thought
She was.
Yeah, in December. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'm getting mixed up with another.
But yeah,
maybe.
because I got all the kids were in the same room. From what I remember, and we got
Yes.
to meet them because I knew that if they continued with Stranger Things, it was just going to explode. I had no idea that she was going to do Godzilla, the Enola, what is the Enola Holmes movies?
Holmes.
Yeah. So it's unfortunate that they have to do it this way, but I don't think it's her. I think it's management because
Oh, of course.
Oh,
yeah.
of course. Yeah, it's not her person.
1,000%. It's not
Yeah.
spooky.
No, and I think they're still in production with the next Stranger Things season. So she's only there for the one day, and they said it's due to time constraints and her schedule and so on
Yeah,
and so
so
forth.
She may be shooting back up to Atlanta because they shoot in Atlanta, right? Or at least Georgia for Stranger Things.
I believe so.
Yeah, certain areas. Yep.
No.
But for those of you that are curious, Millie Bobby Brown is $250 per autograph and $250 per photo op, and no personalization.
Wow.
And let me see what else here. Millie Bobby.
And from what I understand, I don't think she can sign the Ego stuff. Is that still kind of verboten?
Yeah, I'm sure that's still a thing. I'm trying to find because my internet's being ridiculous. The VIP thing for her. I'm trying to look for the because there's like a particular panel or something. If the website will load.
Well, she pricey, but this is a thing.
If you need that, good on you. But I get the feeling it's and it's a funny thing that we were talking about before the show. It's like I hope there's not a Funko released for Millie at this show.
Oh God! Oh no! Yeah,
No more
let's not go
Funkos,
through that
okay?
again.
Kind of Nixon Funkos for media guests for a while.
Yeah,
no,
I don't know
I
if
wouldn't
any of
worry
you
about that. And given that she's only there for a day, I don't think they'd even try to do something like that. So, so my advice to those of you who would like to meet her, first of all, do not buy a Sunday only pass.
That would be
Or
important.
Friday.
Or Friday only
Friday.
pass. That's my other piece of advice. So if you can do those two things, you got a relatively good shot of getting that autograph.
You'll be in line all day, but you should be good.
You know,
We'll
hey,
probably be in
that
line all
works
day.
for you.
So you will miss out on my wine tasting that I'll be hosting, but that's
Okay.
At that point, wear a diaper.
Yeah.
Hydrate. Harry and I
Hydrate.
remember like the Robert Englund line where somebody actually legit passed out.
Oh,
Because
they
she
were
was
outside for
dehydrated.
4 hours, and then they
Mhm.
came inside, and they were inside for like another 2 hours.
Allison, who is watching on YouTube, real quick, don't forget, everybody, you can watch this fine webcast on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So feel free to watch all of it.
We're a
And
triple
on it.
threat.
But Allison just mentioned that Emmett is hoping, her son, I believe, is hoping for a panel that he can go and see her. And so I don't know if there's going to be a panel.
I'm trying
to be a
the website's giving me problems, but I'm trying to dig it up because I read it was a $500 VIP package, but I'm trying to figure out what's included.
But is that just auto and photo, or yeah?
You said P.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Anyway,
I'm
I hope there's
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. Go ahead and talk about Millie Bobby Brown while I try to figure this
I
out.
hope there is a panel as well. And I don't think it's our web. I think it's Spooky's.
It is. I'm having issues getting to them too.
All right,
Okay.
there you go. Yeah, so
They've been having some issues.
okay, well, we're not going to give you that information this time, but guess what, folks? We still have a month to go until the show, so we'll give you the update next time around. I would be. I'm not going to say I'd be surprised if there's not a panel, but I wouldn't not be surprised if that makes any sense.
Yeah, someone had told me about it, but I don't recall exactly what the information was. But
yeah, so that's fine. Moving on.
Moving on. Anyway, so yeah, Millie Bobby Brown. Check out the website, VIP, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. That's the guests. Oh, okay. Speaking of tickets, Rob, what is this about the $20 ticket on Sunday thing? What is this about?
So today, it's just for this weekend. If you only wanted to get a Sunday pass, a Sunday ticket, you're not going to go for Millie Bobby Brown because who's only there Saturday. Just driving this one home, folks. Really, really want to drive that home because I don't want people pissed for literally stupid reasons.
Not our fault. They can't listen.
If you just felt like going for Sunday because you figured that would be the day the line for my table would be the smallest, you can get a $20 day ticket right now. Now you'd have to go to the Spooky Empire website. That might be challenging, but if you still have a couple hours, it might come back. And if you use the code SPRING20, that's SPRING20, you can get a $20 ticket for Sunday. So you can
it's up, but it's running real slow.
Yeah, you can still see the costume contest. You can still buy all sorts of awesome merch from Freak Show Unlimited. Hopefully, you never know. There may be a Friday rush. You should probably go.
God, wouldn't that be great?
Wouldn't that be great? You sell out Friday night, and you don't.
You know what? We're manifesting it and putting it out into the universe.
All right, that's the goal, folks. That's the goal. And also, as far as tickets. This contest doesn't end till tomorrow, so if you haven't done it yet, you still have time. Spooky's giving away a pair of weekend passes.
Ooh.
They always do this right like a month or so before the show.
Yeah. It's like a big Friday thing. Yeah.
Go look at their Facebook page. It's the usual. Like the post, leave a comment, share, invite. That whole rigmarole. Just make sure you follow the rules, and you can enter for.
Yeah, and that's it's. I kind of feel. I don't want to say not bad for Gina because that's not the right word. It's amusing because it's amazing how many people just don't follow the simple rules. Like, comment, share. Boom, boom, boom.
And when you share, it needs to be public.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Just I know common sense is not that common, but I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help y'all out. That's all.
Speaking of common sense not being common, Millie Bobby Brown will not be there on Sunday.
Nor Friday.
So
Wait, somebody in a Deadpool outfit with a Hello Kitty backpack is going to be there bitching that she's not there on Friday because nobody told him.
We're telling you now, she's not going to be there on Friday or Sunday. Period.
Oh my God. Yep. Speaking of ridiculousness, all right. Well, MegaCon just happened, and if you saw just the lines and the chaos, and insanity.
$200 parking for vendors, way out in the boonies.
I mean, granted, I understand considering that the magnitude of the guest list they had and everything, but apparently that was the site for certain rumors. Are flying around. Apparently, it was something that's been said before that's starting to be thrown around again. Blah blah blah, whatever. Because it fucking Mean Girls drama. It has been said that Spooky tells its vendors that if you vend with us, you can't vend anywhere else, or if you vend somewhere else, you will get blackballed from Spooky. Considering we have a vendor here on the dais, a longtime vendor at that. Spooky has actually come out and said publicly that's not the case. They would never do that. So those of us that know, we know that would never be the case. Lines are getting crossed, blah, 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 blah. People are misinterpreting it, whatever, maliciousness, whatever. So, Matt, you've never seen anything that would ever suggest...
Nope, none whatsoever. I've read through the contract numerous times. I've fine printed, look at all that stuff. There's nothing there other than, bad-mouthing Spooky at a different con, which you're not supposed to do, and I wouldn't do anyway. But no, this seems like this rumor started from a disgruntled ex-employee, and we'll leave it at that.
But yeah, just so if anybody tells you that, oh well, I'm not allowed to, go to somewhere else because I did something is all bullshit.
Correct.
It's bullshit.
With success, Petey and them have been running Spooky for 20 years. This is their 20 years, and with success like that, it comes with jealousy. There's so many people involved. There's going to be drama. There's going to be rumors. Somebody's going to spread something somewhere, and it's unfortunate, but it happens. And I hate hearing this. I hate seeing this, and I hate having to have that they have to deal with it. But I just wish we could all be adults about this garbage. And I mean, that's
never going to happen, and we all know it.
It's
sad, but
I know this is a convention. It's a fan convention, and this is but I get it. It's a business, and so on and so forth. But with all the backbiting and the rumors and the vicious gossip, whatever, it's just all garbage. And I don't want anybody to believe anything about it. I mean, we've got Matt right here who said he's read the contract and stuff like that, and there's nothing about it. So
I heard all the rumors too, and I talked to a bunch of people, and nobody.
See?
Yeah.
There you go.
Never
Has
said.
officially even come out and said no, not the case.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I brought it up is because it has officially been said. So y'all can say, "Oh, well, my cousin so and so's brother's sister-in-law's neighbor." Yeah, no. And what makes me sad is that when we go to Spooky, all you got to do is attend a Spooky show to know that that's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You all see us all just fucking around, having a good time, and none of the negative vibes, none of that shit. That's just.
And I've got the other.
Petey, Gina, and Kim are all just awesome to the vendors. They will help you out.
Yeah.
Get you what you need.
I've seen them, walking around, going above and beyond. Hey, everything you need. That. Yeah.
And we've all gone to other cons or other art shows or oddity shows.
I've seen Petey at other cons. We've hung out at other cons.
Yeah, we've all seen the different vendors that have been at Spooky at these same events. So that's been happening for years. So I was like, when I heard that, I was like, what? That's not a thing.
Yeah, I just sat there and just shook my head. It would be nice to graduate high school. It really would be. One of these years, we're going to graduate high school. I don't fucking know, man.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
No dancing Jesus this time.
I was waiting.
You had me scared. You had me scared for a second. I'm like, shit.
He got distracted already. He saw a butterfly, got distracted. So.
All right, so I got it up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's $250. Does not include admission to Spooky or her panel. So there will be a panel.
There will be a panel. Okay.
Autograph only, no personalization. And then the photo op ticket's $250. And this is the exclusive package, which I believe.
Yeah, so that's what I was trying to figure out.
It's $500. So you get but you also get to go to her panel.
Well,
so
now that's interesting though.
$500 get to go to
that says exclusive panel.
Exactly. That's what.
So that doesn't necessarily mean Joe Schmo with a ticket can go.
There's only one person per package may attend. For package holders only.
So this is going to be a personal panel. Wow.
This kind of reminds me. There was
additional people can be added to the photo op for additional $10 per person. That's just for the photo op.
Yeah, Rob and I had this thing years ago, and it kind of reminds me of this. Rob, you remember the Lenny Kravitz thing that we did? We won tickets on like some radio station, went down to Miami Beach, and I think there was maybe 50 people in the room, so it was just a nice him playing the acoustic one-on-one with us and Lenny Kravitz. So I think,
wow,
that was fucking cool. The last song of the night he actually played specifically for me. So,
oh,
I'll have that forever. So if you want that sort of like, I think. There can't be more than 100 of these packages. So you'll get something like one-on-one more or less with Millie Bobby. So that's what I'm thinking that's for. So if that's your game, that's your thing, then have at it.
She has my mad respect. When I met her, she was just as kind as could be, and she was, she asked me my name and so on and so forth. She was just absolutely a doll, and she was taking pictures with some of the kids and stuff like that. Who the young kids who were there to meet her, and she was young herself. I think this whole thing was kind of overwhelming. Mm-hmm. That she was at a horror convention and people were coming in and all.
First time she did anything like that, yeah.
Yeah, and so it was kind of like a surprise for her, and she's just gotten bigger ever since then. But yeah,
something, and this may just be something that, and Patty, thank you for chiming in. Yeah, we mentioned this earlier. She will not sign anything with a corporate logo. Don't bring
that's
your
Patty.
ego.
I didn't realize that was Patty. Oh, I saw the icon now. Actually, yeah. Patty. Sorry. I didn't recognize
I don't know if this is actually true or not, but it's just something that, as I've maybe gotten a little bit older, I've dialed into a little bit more and more aware of it. But it's like, there's some pretty nasty motherfuckers out there who get like overly infatuated with, these teen girls. Hell, she was barely a teen when she started as 11. And I've seen online, whether it's Reddit or other places, like there's a hardcore audience for her that's just creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of this is even there just to protect her. Because she's 18 or 19 now. Okay, congratulations. That's still young as hell.
Yeah.
So, I don't blame any of the situation. Obviously it's her manager.
I've heard nothing negative about her. Like I said, it's all put into place. There have been fucked up people that have made this shit necessary, unfortunately.
Yeah. So, and like Christina Ricci got it as well.
What the fuck is that noise?
Matt's dog.
Fuck.
He grabbed my headphones. So it's making.
Goddamn.
Play that.
Yeah, and actually, speaking of MegaCon and whatnot, Christina Ricci canceled for MegaCon, so I thought that was kind of amusing, considering that's like the second time she's canceled, because she canceled on like the last Spooky she was supposed to be at, and I think it was last minute too, if I remember correctly.
She's been here. She's been with Spooky.
She was here the one year that I missed because I was in the emergency room, which I was really sad I missed her. But yeah, she was supposed to be there last year because it was supposed to be the Addams Family thing. Carell, is that how you pronounce his name? Carol Struyken?
Oh, Carol Struyken, yeah.
Yeah. They were supposed to be, that. But yeah, it would have been nice to admit. I still haven't met her yet, so I'm hoping she comes back to Spooky at some point. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
But yeah, she canceled at MegaCon, so I thought that was kind of a hee moment, but that's just me. That's the whole thing, and I think it was Matt that was saying that what if Millie Bobby cancels like the day of or a day or two before, the chaos that would ensue. I know it sounds awful to me. I know.
Yeah, it's a horrible thought. Yes,
it is a horrible thought. I know, and I don't wish that on PD anyway. But the thing is, we've seen it before. We can laugh about it now.
It's Norman Reedus thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, the Norman Reedus here. That was blood. That was there was.
I'm sure, just even thinking about that just makes Petey's eye twitch.
Well, on the happier news, we have another vendor we like to promote. They go to Spooky, and we shop at their store frequently. In fact, as most recently as this week. And yeah, hello, Sloan. Prometheus Esoterica. They're always doing stuff. They're not really sales because nothing's on sale, but they're more like spotlights for different stuff.
That, and it's more of because they bring in a bunch of new stuff. So this is the first shot at all the new stuff that they have. Exactly.
So on this Saturday, they're having their Boneyard sale, and the Boneyard sale is basically, I don't think it takes a genius to figure that out.
Are there bones involved?
There are bones. Good, Matt. Goddamn.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Spoilers.
Just making sure.
All right. They've got a lot of animal skeletons and human remains that they'll be selling. So that's their big thing for next weekend. And then the last couple days of the month, 26th through the 30th, it's their. Is it their 5th anniversary already or their 4th?
Wow,
4th.
Is it really?
I think it's just the 4th.
Okay.
It's their open house. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I was just there yesterday, and
we were just there a couple days ago.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I bought that funeral flag, that purple funeral flag that keeps floating around the store.
Oh, you got that, huh? Nice.
I said, fuck it, I'm buying it because I was like, I go in there and I'm like, oh, that's a really cool thing. But I've seen it at the front of the store, I've seen it in the middle of the store, and I've seen it in the back of the store. And I was like, fuck it, I'm buying it.
It was a sign.
So I bought it. I bought some shirts. I bought some coffee. But yeah, I think I'm gonna definitely go back for the open house because one of the girls there was helping somebody else out with like some sage. She had a lot of good advice, and I kind of was overhearing her talk to this customer, and I asked her if she was going to be there for the open house because I had some questions.
I'll tell you what, man, they know their shit.
Yes.
They know that anything you pick up, they can tell you an entire backstory. Anything you pick up. One of the things I want to go back for. What?
We still have not been there. We're not local, so it's
Dude,
like we don't go over to that side of the state a lot. So,
Mike, we need a special weekend where we'll hit the hitching post out in Chuliota.
Have fun, you two.
We'll get Del Taco at the end of it, and we'll hit Prometheus somewhere in between.
hey, that sounds good for me.
Guy weekend, there you go.
That's everything everyone needs. Del Taco and the hitching post.
They had a
Weekend,
giraffe skeleton. Did you see that?
I did.
On the neck. It was so
Yeah,
cool.
the taxidermied baboon. I just hear the Omen theme, and just I fucking love it. But they have I saw the little seahorses, and I think they like dyed some of the skeletons in little jars, little seahorses, and it's fucking adorable, and I love it.
Yeah, it's a very fun oddity shop. There's the whole kind of back towards the deeper you go into the store, they have
the more fucked up
Yeah, they have all the specimens and the human things and the things in glass and things in things in liquids, and it's like, what is that? And
I picked this book up. This is the Advanced Techniques of Hypnosis from 1961, I believe. And I got to tell you, I'm pretty good. You guys remember when I hypnotized you?
Yeah.
No, you don't. Pretty good.
I don't know if the statutes of limitations is up on that just yet, but
I was gonna say I got deer skulls and buckets in my shed, but
yeah, they love doing that stuff, man. But that's the thing. A lot of the stuff they have taxidermied in house, and it's so fucking cool, man.
Yeah, it's
so
fun
so y'all look up Prometheus Esoterica. Make sure you get interested on the event. You'll probably see one of us there because we love that place. So interesting. Turns out Orlando is getting a HauntCon. Did you guys hear about this?
Yes.
Not yet. I haven't heard anything about it.
Crickets.
I was like, what?
Well, basically, it's HauntCon is what it's called. They're a company called Fear Expo out of Kentucky, and it's they apparently bought HauntCon, and now they're going to put it next February the 2nd through the 4th. So Valentine's.
Oh yeah, so it'll be nice because it's not con season, so it's a nice way to start off the new year.
It's basically more of a special effects. There's classes. There's things that haunts might need.
Yeah. Those of you that've been to Trans World or Netherworld, yeah.
Hold on, Matt's going to show this off.
Oh, okay.
And here's the kicker. Guess where? Though this is the Kentucky one.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a whole lot of information about the Orlando one because they only just announced the host hotel. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested, you're going to the window.
Oh my God. Really?
There it is, right there.
Oh, wait, hold on. Man. Randy just broke some news that I was not aware of. Thank you, Randy. Sloan did as well. Both of you guys, you're on the
Damn, y'all are good.
Thanks for the info. That's the same weekend MegaCon is. MegaCon's really jumping the gun.
Really? Well, that's interesting.
So
wow.
I'll go support these guys just to piss off MegaCon. But
absolutely. I'll go to this. Fuck yeah.
Is it because I know they've had Orlando hosts like amusement park conventions, and you can only go if you're either an employee or if you run it. Is that the same with HauntCon? Is that going to be like if you're running a haunt or if you're just a home haunter?
From what I've read, they do allow pretty much anyone who wants to go.
Okay.
It's
so if anything, I think Matt knows more about it than any of us.
I don't know anything about it, honestly. I've just gone to the website to look.
just to be clear, they don't have a lot of info yet because it's it's still a year out.
February next year.
AO Studios will be there. They're usually at Spooky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll jump in on there. Why not?
Yeah. So it's it's neat. It's early. That's nice.
Yeah.
And again, it does look more. This isn't a cosplay.
Oh, here we go.
What does it say?
Not open to the general public and get. Then they changed. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Well then, screw it. I ain't
Attendee
going.
qualifications and requirements. Yeah, a lot of that is for like professional haunters, or if you're
like
running
Petrified Forest, for example.
Yeah. So unless you're in the biz, I don't think
that's interesting because
let's face it, we all know.
Well, I mean, it says home haunt, so
yeah.
Because they did. I mean, I'm just going to say this: watch the page because they did on a Facebook post. They did say all were welcome. They had a Q&A somewhere at some point that said, "Is this open to anyone?" And they said yes. Now here's the kicker: they just in the last week said they were bought by Fear Expo in Kentucky, so literally plans could have changed in the last week on what this is going to be.
Honestly, Johnny would be the one to ask about that.
Johnny.
Yeah, because if you're a home haunter, if you're like a home haunter, do you have to set up a business and then register with them as a home haunter to go, kind of thing?
It's probably something like that. You're probably.
I'll look into it.
Well, guess what? We're press, motherfucker.
That's right.
Yeah.
Reach out to us because we're
big
in Belgium. We're huge in Belgium.
VIP.
We all gotta get our fedoras with our press pass.
Fucking love it.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, can we go to Spooky as press?
No, we've asked.
No. I'm just like cosplaying as press, and we'll make our own press badges and
There's
we can dress
really
up like
nice...
1940s newspaper people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was saying, get the fedora with the press pass on the hat.
Exactly. I think that's
all in black suits and just old cameras with the flash bulb.
I love it. That's fucking fantastic.
We got questions for you, see?
Yeah, but I mean, we all probably know someone that we could get the hookup for HauntCon. I mean, not just us, but just Spooky family in general. Because
I actually, back when I wrote for a magazine in Atlanta, I had a press pass. I wonder if I still have that thing anywhere. I mean, I don't know if there's funny. Granted, I think the last time I used it was 2004, maybe 2005. So it's been a while.
God damn my fucking camera. God, see, Jesus fucked up my camera.
No, you're fine now. You're back.
Jesus fucks up a lot of stuff.
Like my thing I just dropped. Of course, right on cue.
All right.
So anyway, yes.
That kind of wraps up everything we've got. I mean,
so what kind of game we got?
We have.
Oh, actually, no. There was one thing I did want to bring up because we are getting into the home stretch before Spooky starts, and because it is May. I don't want none of y'all motherfuckers stinking, okay? Because a lot of you smell and you sweat super easy and you're disgusting and you're gross and you smell like fucking old balls. No, not acceptable.
Old balls.
Old balls. I actually went out and I test drove this for myself because I got a sensitive nose. But y'all have seen probably in your Facebook feed because fucking Zuckerberg. If you've heard Loom. Let's see if it'll focus. Of course, it's not.
I was just saw a thing on that.
I just saw something on YouTube.
And I just happened to see it's like $4 for a little one that'll last you all weekend. They're at Target, and this is apparently for like let's see. Let me read this. I can't read this without my. Let's see. For pits, privates, and beyond, and in Tangerine even. And I actually used this yesterday, and so to have the bigger girls here. So use this in the folds and whatnot. And I did it for a photo shoot that I was out like for 4 hours yesterday, clean as a whistle, and with a nice, citrusy scent. Pleasing to the nose. So yeah, Loom, pick it up at Target. It's like $4. This will last you all goddamn weekend. Put it everywhere. Make everybody happy.
Yeah, not Axe, not patchouli.
Please, oh my God, no Axe, not allowed. Not allowed.
Patchouli, not allowed. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. No patchouli. Dirty hippie. Go away.
We'll sick drunk Jesus on you. But yeah, I picked this up and I tried it out. So I just wanted to give, our stamp of approval. And I'll be a lot. I'll be pimping this a lot. But yeah, Loom, $4 at Target, last all weekend. Fucking great stuff. So there we go. So anyway, you were saying.
Well, before we get to our the last or the little bit of the show, I just want to real quick remind everyone about our next show. Mm-hmm. Next one is one of our big ones, folks. It's the Clam Bake. It's the ladies only show.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to look at me. You don't have to look at Matt. You don't have to look at Mike.
No penises allowed.
No wieners allowed.
Vagina.
Woohoo!
And we have a couple. We have at least one special guest lined up. We might have two, but
we're bringing in many vaginas.
Yeah. So there you go. So mark your calendars now. In 2 weeks, it's the Clam Bake, folks.
We're gonna talk about stickers and jelly beans and boys and
Morgan Freeman, because the ladies love them some Morgan Freeman.
There might be some pillow fights. We don't know.
And Sam Elliott. Don't forget Sam Elliott.
Mm-hmm. Mustache.
Sam the Stash.
All right. So tonight we have a lovely game. It's the Cameo game.
The Cameo game.
Doop, doop. All right. So now, for those of you, will there be glitter dicks? Of course, there'll be glitter. Yeah, there'll be glitter dicks. There's always glitter dicks.
Many glitter dicks.
Yeah, that's the only dicks you're going to see at the Clam Bake. Anyway, for those of you who are not, oh wait, hold on, Allison. So from what I understand, this is a think tank for us ladies to figure out how to get Joe Manganiello to spooky.
Oh fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
Just tell him we're doing 3 days of D&D. He'll be right there,
dude.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Good luck with that. I'm gonna just real quick. Cameo. For those of you who are not familiar with it, Cameo is basically.
Stay on target.
Cameo. I'm already doing such a shit job. Cameo is a website where you can order custom videos for yourself or friends from a potpourri of celebrities. There's everyone from actual celebrities, actors, athletes, all the way down to the toilet bowl people we call YouTubers. You know, everybody's over there.
Hey.
Mike, are you charging? Are you trying to charge? Maybe Mike. Maybe you should try to charge $200 an hour or for a Cameo video.
No, actually,
I'll do it.
No. Drunk Jesus is on Cameo. You can get your own personal message from Drunk Jesus to your boss, to your neighbor, whoever. Drunk Jesus is on
really
Cameo. Cheap poor. So
Yeah. I'm not sending that to my boss.
All right,
I would, but I'll be looking for another job.
Sloan, I have not found the talking pickle. Honestly, I haven't looked real hard for it either. The yodeling pickle.
Hyperfixation.
It might be down here, so I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while. All right, so yeah, we're gonna start. I'm gonna give out some names of celebrities. You're gonna guess how much they charge for a video.
You got to put Drunk Jesus on that roster.
So, number one, Drunk Jesus. What do you think Drunk Jesus charges?
2 cans of Heavy Light.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to give you a sample of Drunk Jesus's video.
Please do.
Give me just a second to get this queued up.
Oh my God.
He charges an 8-ball. He just wants an 8-ball. That's all he wants.
Oddly enough, I think all he does is drink, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure he's living the
$5 and a Jaeger bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm not logged in and I can't get his video.
No. This is where Matt needs to do the thing.
All right, no. Hold on. I'm going to share my screen. Oh, I can't do that though because here we go. Got it. Hold on. Here we go.
Yes, we can. No, we can't. Yes, we can. No, we can't.
You know, this isn't easy. Don't act like this is easy.
$5 in a back alley hand job. That's wonderful.
Probably not wrong, Andy. Jesus, don't judge. Oh.
Here to wish people a happy birthday. Hey, the man's here to wish people a happy birthday or to give bad news. I kind of want to give bad news. Watch this. Let's just say your daughter's goldfish died. I can fucking relay the bad news. Watch this. Hey, little Susie, your grandma just kicked the bucket. She's dead. Getting at your goldfish. See? Soften the blow. You know what I mean? Colin, listen to me, you cat. You cat. Annie, she's got a gun.
What the fuck?
Colin's cat, Annie's got a gun. Please. Now listen to me.
Is he looking for Satan behind him? I don't. What the hell's going on around here?
It's okay, please. Colin's cat, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Colin's cat, please. Colin's cat, are you okay? Are you okay? You're fucking okay. Listen to me, Colin, you fucking up. What's that one? It's a hard night for Colin's cat.
Okay, so that's what you got.
So basically, Gary Busey, just cheaper.
Yeah. So, what do you think Drunk Jesus charges for a personalized video?
I'm saying 75.
75 from Harriet.
I'm saying $5 in a back alley hand job. I'm going with Randy's answer.
Dementia stealing Randy's.
I'll say 25.
25 from Matt. Mike?
I'm gonna say a pack of clove cigars and a ride to his girlfriend's house.
On the back of your bicycle.
All right, so we also have Clyde at 30. Davey says 45. Sloan says an arm and a leg. Depending on what the price of a back alley hand job, Randy and Demi got it pretty much. They're close. He charges $10 for a video, up to 5 minutes in length, folks.
See, at that point, it depends. Are you using jerky or is it going to be dry?
What? No, let's not think about that. No. Anyway, I mean, tell me that's not a 5-minute video from him isn't worth $10. Tell me that. I challenge you.
You know, there's a friend's birthday you have that you just want to go. What the fuck?
What's happening now?
Hey, Sabrina's birthday's coming up. Ha ha ha.
Well, don't let her watch this episode, otherwise she'll know that we only spent $10 on her. So,
no, she's sitting next to me. So,
damn. All right. So next on the list,
I fucking love Drunk Jesus.
Former Spooky Empire guest, one of the bigger names we've had over the years, Mr. Richard Dreyfuss.
Ooh.
Star of Jaws.
Yeah, I was gonna say Matt probably already knows.
Let's say
what movies was he in?
Oh, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
What was the jungle movie he was in? Like where he has Kickendorfer's Tribe.
Of course, Harry.
I know.
Only Rob knows that one.
Yeah.
Harriet knew it too.
I knew it.
Oh,
all right, so Allison said 150.
I was going to say 250.
250.
200.
I'm at 3.
200. Matt's at 3. Harriet?
275. I'll split the difference.
Matt, you're the winner on this one. Richard Dreyfuss charges $499.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
I was going to say 5 too.
That's really
Yeah, but
bugging
at that
shit
point, would
there,
have gone
man.
first.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Wow.
All right. So now for another longtime spooky guest, he's probably at the same age as Richard Dreyfuss. He is the keeper of the Munsters lore, Butch Patrick, aka Eddie Munster. Where do you think Eddie Munster is charging for a cameo video?
Seeing as
45.
he was at the car dealership literally a mile and a half from my house.
Ooh.
Yeah,
He's local.
I'm gonna say $25.
25. Matt, you said 45?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 55. I think he takes himself a bit seriously.
55 for dementia.
I'll go high. I was going to say 50, but I'll go high. 75.
75. Allison has said 50. Sloan's at 250. Randy says 55. And Allison's husband says 100. It looks like we have a tie between Harriet and Demi. And Randy, you're there too. Split the difference. Oh, wait, I take that back. Demi, you and Randy are $1 closer. He's $64.
Jesus Christ.
I thought it was
with the odd
65
number.
when I made my note. Not 65.
You know what? Good on him if
64.
he makes that. Wow. All right.
All right, so now we have a star from season 4 of Dragula.
Which one?
Yeah, I know everyone else is gonna be like, "Oh," but Demi, this one's for you. Miss Sharon Needles.
Ooh, Sharon Needles. That's a big name.
Sharon Needles, big drag star.
Oh yeah.
Did Sharon Needles win?
Well, it's like, that's RuPaul's Drag Race, right?
No,
Yes.
that's Dragula.
I don't
she was on
remember.
Dragula.
Yeah, I don't remember that being on Dragula.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe she was on RuPaul then. The picture I saw was scary.
Yeah, I know who she is, but yeah. Shit. 150.
20.
150, 20,
80.
I said she's 20. I'm getting one.
80. Harry, any
50.
thoughts?
50.
Mike, you know your drag queens pretty well. You were $20 off. Sharon Needles is $100.
Oh my
Hey.
God.
Actually,
That's
Randy went
apparently
ahead
where
and
it's
he said
at.
85, but that's it. Nope, there you go. There you go.
I was like, if she's $20, I'm getting a video just so she can tell me how awesome I am.
All right, so now we have another Spooky Empire guest. I think she's only been the one time. She was, you probably knew her from American Pie in the series. You may have also known her for one of the worst boob jobs we've seen in recent years. I'm talking about Tara Patrick. Not Tara Patrick, excuse me, Tara Reid.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Tara Patrick, that's a whole nother kind of
Tara
boob.
Patrick actually has a decent boob job. Not great, but you know.
Just
there-
that you went from IHOP to Waffle House. And I love Waffle House.
So do I. God bless Waffle House. Yeah, so Tara Reid, folks.
200.
I'm going with 100.
200.
250.
250?
Yeah.
Mike?
120.
120. And I'll give the chat just a moment to catch up because Randy's at 125.
I was like, Katie actually likes telling stories about her because apparently she was like super cool to hang out with.
I've heard very
Damn
good
it,
things
Randy,
about
you're
her.
so
Which
close
is
to me.
nice. Yeah.
Allison's husband's at 80. I guess Allison's at 75. Well, Mike, I think you got on the dais again. Yeah, Patty just said she's a mess, which I'm not really shocked to hear this.
Yeah.
We'll hear the story another time because I'm sure there's one. Actually, Sloan got it on the dot. Mike, you got it first, though. She's $150.
Ooh.
All right.
So
All that Sharknado money.
Hey, goddamn, those were some great movies. I love those.
honest to God, though, that's
love
what
those
boosted
movies.
her
I
money
have
because
nothing bad to say about those movies.
I was going to say, I remember seeing something where she was doing like maybe she was 75 a couple years ago, but the Sharknadoes boosted her. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
good for her.
If you got down on that Sharknado series, man, you're apparently making bank. So good on you.
Oh,
All right. So we're wrapping up. We're going to have one more spooky guest that you all might remember. Star of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, Nell Campbell.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I remember that drama.
Yes,
That was drama.
that was drama.
Ugh.
She was Columbia?
Yes.
Yes, she's Columbia. Okay, so just making sure. She's Columbia in Rocky Horror.
75.
100.
150.
85.
And let's see, I'll give the chat one more. Okay, Allison's at 55. Randy's at 150. Well, Allison's husband is at 55. And Sloan's at 65. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter because Harriet got this one on the dot. Nell is 75.
Nice. All right.
All right, and to wrap this up, a man who's never been to Spooky, a man who's never actually been in a horror movie to the best of my knowledge, although I wouldn't be shocked if you told me he was in like a dollar store, DVD copy. I'm talking about son of the great Fernando Lamas. Yes, folks, Lorenzo Lamas.
Oh, God.
What do you think, Lorenzo?
¿Quién es más macho? There's
60.
a Gen X reference for you.
Yes, but that's unfortunately that's
Your
the father.
Uncle
So,
Bob?
yeah, what do we
Senor
think Lorenzo Lamas, best known as a guy with long hair and a motorcycle.
Pero quién es más macho? Sorry.
60.
60 for Lorenzo Lamas, or sorry, yeah, for Lorenzo.
Lorenzo. Fuck.
35.
Doesn't speak with an accent, just he's Lorenzo Lamas.
Yeah, I was gonna go low. I was gonna go 30.
Yeah, 35 for me.
30, 35.
They say
Denny,
85 because everybody's making money on a cameo.
85. Matt, what'd you say again?
60.
60. All right. In the chat, we've got ranging from 65 to 59 to 69 to 125.
69. Yeah.
Randy would get it in the chat. Matt, you get it in the dais. Lorenzo Lamas is $70.
Lorenzo Lamas.
No accent. He's Lorenzo Lamas.
Lorenzo Lamas. ¿Quién es más macho? Sorry.
No.
It's just an
All
old
right.
SNL skit that I used to love.
Lorenzo
What was the
Llamas.
TV? He had a TV. Was it Airwolf? Renegade. Lorenzo Lamas was Renegade.
Yeah, I was like,
There
Patty
you
would
go.
probably know. Ask Patty.
No, he was Renegade. That was his show. It was a syndicated action show.
Okay.
Starring-
Also, he did other things too. I just don't
He did a
remember
lot
what.
of shit. Lorenzo Lamas never did anything good.
Yeah, no, he was one of those 80s hot guys that was on like Dynasty and Falcon Crest and shit like that.
Wait a minute. I had one more that I left off. Talk amongst yourselves. I have to get this one because
Oh,
I was
no.
really proud of this, and I don't know why I didn't write it down.
No, I actually saw Lorenzo Lamas probably like one of the first couple Dragon Cons I did when David Carradine was still alive. Because David Carradine, it was like Sybil Danning, David Carradine, who was a real asshole, and Lorenzo Lamas, who was like right next. And he still looked pretty fucking good. Granted, this was like
The
2002,
Immortal?
but
I don't know. I'm surprised they.
And he said the Immortal.
yeah, exactly. And the Immortal. I didn't know the Immortal, but okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the Jock on Grease. That's okay. That's where I first saw him from.
Okay. So here, we're going to wrap it up. This man is Hollywood icon. He's a legend. Banged some real hot chicks. Also did a
Richard Grieco.
little movie called Zorro the Gay Blade.
Ooh. Zorro. Speaking
He
of
played
accents.
Zorro. It's pretty impressive. But most importantly, he did a vampire movie.
Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas.
No. We're talking George Hamilton.
Oh.
Love at First Sight.
Leatherface. Yeah, got it.
He's Leatherface now, but George Hamilton, who was once a cocoa-skinned, bronze
Yeah,
to cocoa
Leatherface. Yeah.
skin. Yeah, look, the man liked his tans, okay?
My
So-
mom dated his brother.
Really?
Yeah. Did he
Eons
also
ago.
enjoy tanning beds?
That's pretty badass.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. That's some bragging rights there. Okay.
Say 175.
Yeah, I'm going 125.
130.
145.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have to give this to Mike. He's been on a roll tonight. George Hamilton, 147. I'm sorry, that's a goddamn deal.
Woo!
Hamilton.
I really need to know like why they come up with like the 64 and 47 and what the fuck.
Taxes.
Here's where the science. No, the science is this. Some people need the money, so they price themselves at a rate that's that's maybe reasonable to high, but people will pay it. Then there's the other people who just, I don't want to do it unless you're paying me an obscene amount of money.
Yeah.
And it's just the philosophy of, do I need it versus it's a lot of work, but fine, if you're stupid enough to pay my fee, I'll do it.
That still doesn't answer my question.
Sure.
Or do those numbers mean something? Like 147,
Exactly, yeah.
like January 1947 or July 14th,
Yeah,
or something
exactly.
like that.
No. Well, you know what it is? It's actually the when you do if like $50 is, if you do a number that's not ending on a zero, it tends to stand out more. Basically,
$49.99.
Yeah.
someone told him that he should price himself at $150. at that point, he said, well, if I do it, there's maybe a mental block at over 150, so I'll do it just a little bit under, or his managers are probably telling him this.
It's interesting. Because it's like when I first started looking at Cameo, I know Corey Feldman, who was like an obscene amount of money, 202. That was his thing. It was always $202.
Yeah.
And I wasn't
maybe
really
that
sure
was his blood pressure for today.
Maybe. If that's the case, okay. All right.
By the way, Corey Feldman is now 250. So,
all right, he didn't jack it up that much.
Inflation's a thing. All right, well, that's the show.
Go watch Cocaine Bear, and go to Glamgoria, buy the Cocaine Bear bath bomb. Yeah.
Bless you.
About that.
All right.
All right.
So tight.
Good night.
We'll see you in 2 weeks for a clam bake, everybody.
Yeah.
Enjoy the outro.
Yes.